So what do middle managers need during an integration and rarely get it? My name is Anirvan Sen. I'm an author, creator of the Promise of a Business Framework, and I help companies with their leadership, scaling, and M&A strategies. So in an integration, we often focus on the big bosses and the frontline troops. But what about the middle managers? How do we need to engage them in an integration? So remember, middle managers are the linchpin of execution. They are the ones who take the integration from the top management and translate that into tactical steps, into tactical tasks that must be executed. They translate the strategy into day-to-day decisions. But during an integration, they're often stranded. So what do they need most? They need early and clear information. Here's the irony. Too often, they hear about the news at the same time or after their teams have heard the news. And as you can imagine, that kills trust and momentum. In fact, they cut a sorry figure in front of their teams when their teams come in and ask for extra information, which the middle managers often don't have. So this is what we always recommend teams to do and pass on to the middle management. Number one is talking points. You need to share the integration rationale. You need to talk about some of the details of the integration so that the middle managers understand why and what of the integration. Second thing you need to tell them is department-specific impacts. If you've already decided what's going to be the impact, you need to bring the middle management team into the discussions, explain to them what those decisions are and how is it going to impact their particular departments. And if you haven't, then also mention it to the middle managers that no decisions have been made or the decisions are being considered but has not been finalized, so that you start building trust and transparency with them. Number three is you set out clear escalation paths. You need to make sure that when middle managers are facing challenges, hurdles, when they're trying to execute upon integration or they're trying to balance things between business as usual and integration, you give them clear escalation paths that they can use to escalate their queries, their issues, and their disputes. And number four is authority boundaries. Tell them what they can versus they cannot. Now, I cannot emphasize this point that do not expect middle managers to very clearly know where to draw the line. And that's why the authority boundaries are very, very, very important. So we will obviously have to equip them with the playbooks and the change management coaching alongside the 4 points that I just mentioned. Why? Because most of the middle managers probably have never dealt with an integration. And that's why they will be juggling between their business as usual delivery, the integration expectations, the change management, and the team retention with possibly no map, no blueprint. So here's the thing. You need to empower the middle management. Do not marginalize them. They're not just messengers. They are your bridge between strategy and execution. Give them clarity, tools, and a voice, and they will carry forward your integration ahead. Well, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, then share it with your network and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. That's it for today. Here is to the promise of a business. Till next time, bye-bye.